day 2, maybe day 1.5 in Amsterdam. And this is a department store. Some left behind us. She's a tourist too. Yeah, I know. That's why I was looking too. Anyways, we are a little paranoid when people come up behind us.
If you're in London and they drive by you, they can drive by you and grab your phone.
Yeah, that's why we have these little handy dandy little things. You can't see it in this picture. But anyways, we're out. It's about, what time is it? 8 something in the morning, or 7 something? Yeah, it's 8 o'clock. So we are making our way slowly up towards the Rijksmuseum. But our tickets aren't valid until 10 o'clock. But along the way, if we see some place where we can get something to eat, some coffee, that would be nice.
The thing that's weird about here is that all the streets the streets aren't straight. They all go around in a circle.
Yeah, they'll go around in a circle. So, I mean, it's not hard to get sort of lost. But you see, like, for example, where we are right now, it's going around a bend. And you got to keep your eyes open, as I said yesterday, to the bicyclists and the tram tracks, because either one will kill you. Yeah.
We're not on the main street right now. We're on a side street.
Oh, did you hear that? Walter says we're on a side street, not a main street at the moment.
Well, the main street is the dam rack. We're not on it.
Yeah, that's where everybody goes. That's where the canal goes
So we're
through.
not really on a tourist street.
No. Which is okay. So, more later. Now, we were here yesterday. We're outside of the Rijksmuseum, and this is the gardens on the grounds. Yesterday there were people in there. Of course, at this time of the day, I guess it's a little lighter, but look very nice. And you can see the bicycle traffic. And this is all part of the museum. We're just trying to figure out how you get in, where the entrance is. That's what Walter's doing right now with his phone.
Yeah, well, it doesn't really show me.
Tell you. And this is what's called the morning rush hour in Amsterdam. Hundreds and hundreds of bikes. If one thing has taught me here in Amsterdam, with the way they ride the bikes and the things that are here, that no, the city of Toronto is not ready for bikes at all. This city is not ready for bikes. These people do not follow rules. You can get run over, and some of them don't even go on the bike lane. They'll come up on the sidewalk where you're standing as well. So yeah, bikers have a different set of rules, I think, than everybody else. So we found a little coffee shop, and we both ordered a long. I thought it was a long black. It's a long espresso. That's what it looks like. Comes in a glass like that, which is fine because I could use the shot. A few of you have been commenting as we were sitting in here. We had a chocolate croissant as well, and finally figured out how my email works over here. But anyways, you know what? Some of you said that on our video last night that we did in the hotel room, that Walter was looking very tired. Well, we were very tired, but we were also a teensy bit tipsy. Not that bad, but we had a couple of beers before we came back to the room, and we had a couple of more after we got back to the room, after we made the video. But yeah, but we're all up and refreshed today. I slept in. I didn't get up until almost 7 o'clock this morning. Usually I'm up at 5:30, but no. And then I had to struggle with the bathroom because there is there's no shelves in the bathroom. No place where you even on the edge of the sink, really, to put your stuff. And I don't like that. Okay, just call me picky. But I like to have my stuff all laid out to use it. You know, all my moisturizers, my mascara, all my lipsticks, all that kind of stuff, right? A girl has to do what a girl has to do. But anyways, we're now just finishing up our coffees and we're off to the Rijksmuseum, and I guess we should be on our horse and get there now. So we just came out of the museum shop right here. We still got some time before our tickets go into effect. So we were just standing here looking like bloody tourists. Which gets you a little shot of the area down here. This big, huge reflecting pool sort of thing. Saw that in one of my previous videos the other day. Coffee shop over there too. It wasn't open when we came down here originally. Yeah, things in Amsterdam do not start very early. 10 o'clock seems to be the magic hour for things to open. But then again, Amsterdam goes late into the night. We're kind of a night culture, I guess. Okay, so we found a little bench here by the museum shop. What?
Scan the ticket from your smartphone or tablet. So I just use that as
Okay. We're just figuring out how to use our tickets. Where's Walter? So, yeah, we're just sitting here in the sun. It's, what's the temp? You got your watch tell you? I'd have to move my hand.
15 degrees. Feels warmer.
Feels warmer, yeah. Of course, we're sitting right in the bright sunshine, and it is bright, nice blue sky. Just a trace of cloud. And you can see over here, there's the museum. Very pleasant little day right now at the moment. I'm glad now that I've had my caffeine. I'm feeling a little bit perkier. And yeah. And here's the view from the other side of the camera. A lot of school kids over here. Must be on an excursion. Lots of tour groups too, noticed around. On the days when we used to go in tour groups.
They're boring.
Yeah, and we can take a tour in here as well, but we'll never remember what they tell us
And
about
I
it.
don't want to spend 15 minutes behind each painting.
No. I mean, we like art, not that much from it all.
Like that one we went to Paris, and every painting was a Monet. Monet. Here's
Monet.
another
Here's
Monet.
another Monet.
Okay, I've seen enough.
Yeah, well, the
Monets.
tour guide was into Monet. That's when we went to the d'Orsay. Which I highly recommend. If you're in Paris, you should do d'Orsay as well.
I mean, the museum itself is a work of art.
Yeah, because it's an old train station.
Yeah.
But that's Paris. We're in Amsterdam right now. So, yeah, we'll carry on. I wonder if they'll let us take any pictures or video inside. We'll see. So we're inside the Rijksmuseum. This is the ceiling. This is the main lobby area, the information desk and things. And you can take pictures and video, I asked. And that does not seem to be a problem. So we just have to figure out where we're starting from. So Walter, where are we starting from?
Well, we could start from the top. If we went from the top down.
Okay, well, let us do that. Okay, I'm not going to say much while I'm doing these.
Your
I'm
lights
just,
are on.
it is?
Your light is light. Oh.
Yeah, I just had a little incident with my camera light because it was on automatic and it's darker in here.
This is summer luxuriance.
Yeah, I don't care. Yes, we could spend a long time in here talking about all the paintings and everything like that, but, you know, at the risk of boring ourselves, I'm just giving you a feel for what it's like in here. I know some of you who are art enthusiasts, you're probably thinking I'm doing sacrilege, and I am. My channel, I can do sacrilege. So. Now the other thing is, if you're interested in what we're seeing right now and you want more details about it, you can always go on the internet. I mean, that's the beauty of that, if you want to read up more.
Yeah, we have one like that.
Do we?
Yeah, the one in the hallway.
In the hallway.
We have a windmill picture.
Oh, that's right. Yes, we do. We have several windmill pictures. We have one in the living room too.
They are authentic Dutch masters.
Okay. Dioramas. They're kind of interesting. I know, I wasn't, but I was trying to get it to run. This is all stuff from Japan that the Dutch stole. As you can see, this is Night Watch. However, this is the original, but it looks like they're conserving it, cleaning it. There is a reproduction of it in the other room.
Wardens of the Amsterdam Bridge.
Now, of course, people come to see the art. These are all Rembrandts, pretty much. I think they're all. What's that?
William de Velde.
Oh, okay. So they're not all Rembrandts. But something people don't think of when they come to someplace like this is the architecture. And if you look up here at the ceiling, you can see there's art there as well. So, when you come to an art museum, take a look at the walls. Don't just look at the paintings, look at the architecture, because it's quite stunning as well. Like that stained glass window right over here. And that last one and this one are both Vermeers. This is all Delft, and of course we traditionally think of it in the blue, but this is colored Delft, which actually I like better than just the blue Delft. That last room we were in was a library, and they had this big sign up saying you had to be silent when you're in there. Yeah, okay.
Well, first it has to be off. Look at here.
I'm on now.
No, okay.
So we are at the, what do they call it? Circus pancakes?
Carousel of pancakes.
Carousel of pancakes, and we have both ordered some pancakes. We didn't get the little ones, we got the regular ones. Walter got, what you get, strawberry,
And whipped cream.
and I got Nutella, banana, and whipped cream, and we're flushing it all down with a draft, of course, because it's like, what time is it? 11:24 in the
And they
morning.
have icing, sugar, condiments, and syrup.
Okay, condiments, so icing, sugar, and syrup. And now, what kind of syrup do they have here? Like,
It's
it's
just
not going to be
original.
maple. It's probably just
Actually,
syrup.
it's probably Dutch syrup. Dutch syrup tastes different.
Of course, it does.
Yeah, you may want to only try a little bit of it because it tastes different.
Oh, okay. And icing sugar for it. And yeah, this is one we saw on YouTube. It's a fairly famous place. Can't really get a good shot of it, but we're sitting outside. So we'll show you what the pancakes look like when they come. And here's my Dutch pancake with Nutella and banana, and Walter has strawberry and whipped cream. I have whipped cream as well, and they're quite delicious. And I just tried some of that syrup that I showed you over here, and this little pile of it there. It's got a little different taste. I'm not sure what it tastes like. It's definitely not maple.
It's not like the stuff my mother used to get.
Oh.
I didn't like. So.
But it's not maple either. Like,
No.
I don't know what it is. And this is the Van Gogh Museum. From the other side, from where we looked before. And that's where we're headed now. Now, apparently today it's all sold out, but we have tickets that we bought in advance, so we don't have to worry about that. So this is the lineup to get into the Van Gogh Museum. As I said, we have prepaid tickets, so do all these other people. I am assuming because they're sold out for today. So this is going to be crowded inside, so I don't know how much footage I'm going to get. I'll try to get a few principal pieces and we'll go from there. So we are in. This is the main lobby area that we're going down to right now on the escalator. Very busy today, very busy. Okay, so I couldn't take any more video inside the Van Gogh because one of the attendants came up and said that you shouldn't take any video for the privacy of other people there, but you could take pictures. Didn't see any sign that said that, but that didn't really matter. I've got enough.
It was kind of busy in there.
It was busy in there, and this is looking all around the museum plane, whatever it is in Dutch.
Courtyard or whatever.
And there's the
Rijksmuseum.
yeah, Rijksmuseum, and this is the Van Gogh over here, and yeah, this big grassy knoll here for people to frolic. So this is a street market, which is here. Did you say every day of the week?
Yeah.
So every day of the week is here, and it's got whatever you want. Lots of street food, lots of clothing, art, herring. And Walter's down to slow down. So this is a street market, which is here. Did you say every day of the week?
Yeah.
So every day of the week is here, and it's got whatever you want. Lots of street food, lots of clothing, art, herring. And Walter's down to slow down. And here they're making fresh stroopwafels, and we're getting one. Just getting a traditional one. You can get them in other flavors though as well. You can get them with chocolate and whatnot too. She's making them right there. Okay, so this is the stroopwafel that we got. They're much bigger than we're used to, where we get them at the Dutch store, and we'll just try them. They don't taste quite as sweet as the ones we get in the Dutch store, but it also looks like there's a thinner layer of syrup on it. But like I said before, you can get it with Nutella, you can get it with chocolate, whatever. We just got the plain caramel one, traditional. More of the market. It's quite a few blocks long. Yeah, they have everything here you can imagine to eat. They got Mid-Eastern, they have Chinese, they have Asian, Dutch, and everything else in between. And Walter just left. He stopped to look at hats. Oh, need another hat for your collection?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting a Zola hat though.
A Zola hat. Yeah, which you'll probably won't be able to find. So in this canal, you can see they have a whole ton of houseboats. These are people's permanent residence. Right there on the side of the water. So if in North America, people that live in trailers we call trailer trash, do they call these people boat trash? I don't know. Okay, so guess what we're doing right now? What do we do a lot here? We have ordered beer and some bitterballs and some cheese. What were they? Cheese sticks or something?
I think they're blocks.
Or blocks, whatever.
Little cubes.
Oh, little cubes of cheese. Anyways, that's what we're having here. And this is someplace on the street, somewhere. What's it called? Three Sisters or Sisters or something, right?
Sisters pub or something.
Something like that. Anyways, that's what we're doing. So our beer and our bitter balls and our bowl of cheese chunks have arrived. What kind of cheese is this? Is it Gouda?
Gouda.
Oh, it's Gouda cheese. Gouda. Is it Gouda for you? It's Gouda for me. So, another canal, and you can see all the scenic tour boats are lined up here. They'll take you out on cruises across the city. And we've done that. The last time we were here, we did that. I recommend it if you've never done it before. And there's different types one you can get to. You can get ones where they serve you drinks and things like that on them as well. And this will lead into the Damrak. And the Damrak, is it Damrak? Damrak, whatever, is the actual kind of
Main street. Actually, this is too. This is called Volken, which is smoking. But anyway.
Is what?
Smoking.
Smoking. Okay, so this is a smoking dam. Or canal, whatever. Yeah. Okay, here's something you may not have known, because I didn't. This is the subway. Yes, it's in Amsterdam. Yes, Amsterdam is below sea level. And you would think, you're digging subway tunnels, and wouldn't they be just a little wet? Well, can you say water slide? Yeah, I don't know.
You know, they know how to do it so that things won't flood. So,
Yeah, it doesn't go very far, but whatever, they do have one. Now, in case I didn't mention it before, there's a lot of bicycles in Amsterdam. Don't believe me? Here's a bicycle parking lot. Yeah, scrap metal as far as the eye can see. Okay, so this is the most famous street in Amsterdam, the Damrak, that we are on. And you can see it is very, very busy. Lots of shops, lots of restaurants, lots of people. And this is May. This is not high tourist season yet.
it's middle of the week.
It's the middle of the week, and you got a good idea of how many people are here on the Damrak. So we're standing here by the canal tours of Amsterdam. We're waiting for the boat to come in. We've already bought our tickets for this evening cruise along the canals. And you can even buy a little bottle of wine. A couple of little bottles of wine we bought. You know, the little individual bottles kind of a thing that you can take along with you on the cruise. So that'll be interesting. So that's supposed to come here in about 20 minutes or so. We did get down here in time to 5 minutes before it was going out, but we bought our ticket, got on the boat, and there weren't any seats really. And a lot of people were taking up a lot of room and didn't look friendly in sharing a spot, and that was okay by me because I didn't want to share a spot with them either. So we're waiting for the next boat here that'll come in around 20 minutes, 25 minutes, and I'll show you more later. Okay, so we stopped at the Fibo, which is the automatique, where all the food is in little boxes and you put your credit card or whatever up against it and select what you want and push the button. And that's what Walter's doing right here. And we got a wide selection of all kinds of little goodies out of these machines, and heaven only knows how long they have been in those little machines.